land. You have to be wise and understanding about what is taking place, that you are responsible for the activities of your class. I believe there is something like 80 or more generations of registered classes over there in different parts of the tailgating area. It is going to be a very, very outstanding event. I am checking in with some of the people that I do know, and I'm going to see can I reach Mr. Mose Daly right quick here on the cell phone as well. Let's see, can we raise him up? That's Mr. Mose Daly. We have also, okay, let's see here. May have to do a little different things and so forth as locating Mr. Daly. All right. We hope that you registered to vote in the November 6th election coming up. You know that October the 22nd was the last day that you could get your registration done, and we hope that you were able to do that. I checked with a lady today that I had given a absentee ballot that she would be out of town, and she in turn let me know that she did get her absentee ballot filled out and mailed in, and we hope that you did the same with your absentee ballot if you were going to be in the area. And
Brother Howard.
How you doing, Mr. Daly? How you doing, son?
How about yourself?
Oh, I'm gearing up for tomorrow and recording some stuff for the opening of homecoming and tailgating and all the good activities coming up. You got time to talk a minute?
You on the radio?
Yeah. I can press it for go. I can press it for shut it off, whatever way you want to go. But
live now?
Yeah, we live right now. You can call me back when you want to talk.
No, yeah, I can come up there. We rather do it on the phone, though.
So you on the phone now?
I'm saying I can come up there.
Oh, yeah, you can come on up to the studio. You want to right now.
Yeah, I'll come up there.
All right, okay. I'll be seeing you in a few minutes.
We can have more fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All
right, I'll see you in a few minutes. That's Mr. Mose Daly. He is a key part of all of the activities that's going to be coming up for the Hall of Fame weekend. And we hope that you make sure you be a part of that, all of those festivities. In the meantime, we are going to we are also having one of our former teachers here at JF-Shields, Mr. Bob Crawford. His funeral will be Saturday. His funeral is going to be Saturday at Tabernacle Baptist Church, and we hope that you make it your business to be a part of that. We had the opportunity to interview Mr. Crawford, my wife and I, several years back, and oh, what a powerful experience that was. To sit down with Mr. Bob Crawford and hear him talk about his time of being a bandmaster at JF-Shields, and that was absolutely awesome. That was absolutely awesome. We aired that interview several times, and you can hear it. All you have to do is go to Blog Talk Radio and and you make sure that you can listen to that interview. That was a great interview. That was a great interview indeed. Mr. Crawford talked about some of the old things that he went through and some of the challenges that he faced years ago. And we hope that you will also listen to that interview and get the memories of a former J.F.-Shields teacher, as well as a bandmaster for a number of years. Started part of the J.F.-Shields band. Awesome memories indeed. Okay, I have a post here from my wife in regards to Mr. Crawford. This man was my 10th grade history instructor at Monroe County Training School. I remember 2 years ago when he called me to his house to do something that I didn't feel right doing at the time. That was the interview that we were talking about. After Fred had got to his house, the conversation started out one way, and I was glad that it ended in another. I am sorry that I didn't do what he wanted me at that time, but God told me it wasn't right. Rest well, Mr. Bob Crawford, Jr., we will miss you. Calling us until we answer the phone. Very persistent and long conversations, Mr. Bob Crawford. That interview with Mr. Crawford on Blog Talk Radio, that was on May the 6th of 2015 with my wife and I on that very powerful conversation with Director Mr. Bob Crawford. He was a powerful man indeed. And he was inducted into the Hall of Fame 2 years ago as well. Mr. Bob Crawford, condolences going out to him. He will be funeralized. His homegoing celebration will be Saturday. I'm typing in. He will be funeralized Saturday, and I'm hoping that you will make it to Tabernacle to see the homegoing celebration for Mr. Bob Crawford. Bob Crawford. We shared that post that's posted by Ms. Montgomery, Mr. Bob Crawford, Bank Memorial Funeral Home. Mr. Bob Crawford, 87, of Beatrice, Alabama, died on October the 19th, 2018 at Monroe County Hospital. Mr. Crawford worked at J.F.-Shields for more than 15 years, teaching history, social studies, and as the band director. He was a graduate of Alabama State University, where he was a proud marching hornet. He was a commercial truck driver for North American Van Lines in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and at Evergreen Transport in Evergreen, Alabama. Mr. Crawford was a member of the Psi Beta Sigma and was a member of the Masonic Lodge 247 at Beatrice, Alabama. He serves in the Army as a corporal. He was preceded in his death by his parent, Mr. Bob Crawford Sr. and Georgia Bradley Crawford. Mr. Crawford is survived by his wife, Jessie Crawford of Beatrice, 3 daughters, Debbie Porter, Amelia Joy, Terrell Washington of Mobile, and Jessetta Crawford. That's Mr. Daly. But anyway, let's go check on Mr. Daly. Just stand by just for a minute as we play a little music for you as we continue here on House Super Induction Blog Talk Radio. More coming your way. Stay with us. Now, if you'd like to call in to talk tonight on the radio broadcast, the telephone number is 251-362-1935.
call in. The telephone number is 1-251-362-1935. That's the radio station located here in Beatrice, Alabama, at 231 6th Avenue. Welcome to J.F.-Shields High School. Tonight's broadcast, J.F.-Shields High School, August the 19th, 2018. Attention, Beatrice, Tunnel Spring, Peterman, McWilliams, Venberg, Natchez, all J.F.-Shields communities, J.F.-Shields High School will be having its cleanup. That'll be coming up this Saturday at 8 a.m. in the morning time, this Saturday.
Good evening, and welcome to House Evening Gospel Blog Talk Radio. I'm in the studio with Mr. Mo Daly. I believe your mic is on, Mr. Daly. Yeah.
Is it? Can you hear me?
Good evening, how you doing?
Well, I'm in the middle of the show. How's it going?
Celebrating, man.
Man, I just left this big party they got already started, man. The bonfire, everything. They got sidewalk cafe going.
I went out to the greenhouse earlier, and I had went out there to check on the fish and all that kind of stuff, and I saw Mr. Jones out there lining it off, getting ready for additional parking on the baseball field. That's going to be wild tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
It's just so special, man. We've created a spirit of self, and it's just important for our legacy and the sustainability of it, our heritage and the recognition of it, and just to come together to celebrate and enjoy and keep Shields alive.
Let's talk about. I called Dee Dee a few minutes ago, and I know she's busy. I know she was out there this afternoon and working with Miss Hollinger and getting all ready, the floats and all that stuff ready for tomorrow, and not tailgating, but the bonfire tonight. She said she's going to try to get back with me. I hope she do. But tell me about the tailgating. How this is the third year?
This is the third
year. First year was kind of lukewarm.
Yeah.
The second year it caught on fire. This time it's going to explode.
Yeah, man. Well, the history of it, goes back for years when we had homecomings on Saturday. You remember that? We used to have homecoming on Saturday.
Yeah.
And they had the parade, and everybody would get their pregame, and you would have big crowds, and it was just fantastic.
Yeah.
But this new way of tailgating, I think, came about after our people had a chance to go off to college and participate in some of those activities at various HBCs and other schools, and then became more supporters of Alabama, Auburn, and all the other big